Hey guys, what is going on? This is Will. I'm back again with your home ironing business. I truly apologize for not upload the video anytime soon. My phone was messed up. I couldn't save. I couldn't do anything. I don't know what was going on with my phone. So I'm just now kind of getting another video uploaded for the home ironing business. So I had a question posed to me about pricing. So let's talk about pricing. Okay, pricing in the dry cleaning business is kind of up to you. You have to kind of think, what can you do? What is it worth your time? It's really weird because since I've been in the business so long, I've had a lot of time to wrap my brain around how to price certain things. I'll just give you some examples. Shirts, I think today costs about $2 or something, between $1.40 and $2 something to do just an ironed white, shirt with a button down. Back then, I didn't care. I used to do it for $1. So if you're good at ironing, which I think if you looked at my videos by this point, if you're going to iron your best, just shirts like that, like I guess they call them, your button-down style shirts, you best get you a dry iron. A dry iron, man, you could just go and go and go, just keep your surface clean. I own 2 of them. I'm probably going to buy another one just buy another one just to have. But because I can iron that good, I could just keep it drying and I can iron all day. That is kind of why I did them for $1. And I used the premise on, if I'm going to do 20 shirts for $20 and it takes me like an hour, which actually it doesn't. To iron a shirt, I could do between 25 and 40 if I'm on my groove. Now on the press machine, you could do about 50 an hour, depending on what kind of machine you have. So if I can do 25 on over, that means that if I did 25 shirts, that means I made $25 that hour. Now, some people may say that's $1 a shirt. Yes, but I made $25. I don't work in my business at home hourly. I work as a skill. When it comes to suits, you can make your price up. When it comes to pants and shirts and band lines, which are pullovers, you can make your price. Now, each customer, I don't charge a customer higher or lower for one. I just navigate them in a price. Now, to grab a customer and bring them into me, I'll charge them $1 an item. And I'll keep them long enough to say, hey, man, this is going to cost you a little bit more. And most people be like, it's cool. They'll bump them. You might get somebody be like, why? And then you tell them, look, I've had you this long. I need to take the price up. It's kind of your own raise to yourself. Consequently, there's so many items to iron out there. At one time, I had to deal with a restaurant where I did their aprons, and I charged them really cheap on their aprons. For 20 aprons, I think I charged them like $10. But the aprons are so easy. You just wash them, tie them up and fold them. So I made that, just doing that with another load. It's just $10. But the thing about that $10 is I did it every week. So it started becoming from the pricing to repeat repeat business is what you're looking for. Even when I do laundry, it's the same way. $8 for a basket. Somebody like, that's too cheap. I'm like, yeah, but they need it done every week. And they don't mind giving me that little $8 to free up their time. See, that's the difference when you're around the business long enough, how you start pricing. You price it by what you feel is right. I don't jerk nobody on their prices, and I'm not going to take them high because I'm that guy that's always under the radar, doing it cheap. Now, dry cleaning is a different subject. I'll give you an ideal, so I hope this helps you. Get in good with your local dry cleaners. Just get in good with them. If you get in good with them, you can possibly go in and say, hey, can you just do this for me? Can you clean it and give it back to me? Now, while I wasn't working, I had 3 places like that. I could just drop my clothes off because business was so bad that they was like trying to get any business. And that's how it was. I said, hey, man, if you do this many items for me, how much would you charge? And they would give me a flat rate. So I could take a cart of clothes and they would dry clean them and they would try to fold them up nice and neat, put them in a basket, give them back to me. I iron them at home. That's what kept my skills on point. That means I practice while I'm at home and I'm doing business at the same time. Now, once you break all that down, it's better money than no money. That's kind of my thought process. And I just charge different prices for different things, and it's up to you to come up with that. Like I said, hats, doing laundry, you have different prices in the laundry field. It's different. Like I have one guy, he's a tow truck driver. His shirts are always, I got to scrub his shirts, get his stuff together, but he's repeat business every week ever since. I have like a nurse, which I haven't seen her in a while, but the nurse scrubs, man, if you can get nurses scrubs, God, you get lots of business. Towels, drawers, socks, all that stuff is different styles of business. You can just get that if you know what you're looking for. I've always been at a price to make my customers happy. I look at the prices of the dry cleaners and I try to go below that so I can at least get somebody to be like, at this time, people are not lazy. They just don't have the time, and it's dynamic now. So if they're working and taking care of kids, their kids are in school, they don't have time to wash. Some people live in apartments. You just kind of find those people. I find them word of mouth. I pass out stuff all the time. One of the other things that I get into is I have different business cards. I have multiple businesses. These are all different business cards for all the different businesses that I do. And excuse me, you never know who you run into. So again, once you get to your pricing game and you understand your prices, like t-shirts, you could just charge $1. Like I said, get yourself a little small press. I have this small press, man. At first, I couldn't use it. Then I practiced. And then I got really good with ironing my shirts with it. So I practiced on my clothes, and now I can do a stack of t-shirts. I mean, I think I did 30, 40 t-shirts in an hour, just sitting there pressing with it. And some people like their stuff pressed, some just like theirs folded. Again, it's kind of your area. If there's a dry cleaners, look at the price. If there's a dry cleaners, get in good with the dry cleaners. You just ask them. Some people might say no, but all the cleaners I asked, I know people, they were just like, yeah, bring it in here, I'll give you a deal. Even the place I work for now, I got a deal. So, which I said if he ever called me, I would go back to work. But again, I don't work on the hour, I work for the skill now. So it's kind of up to you. And just pay attention to detail. Pay attention to detail. You'd be surprised. I get more people that tip me and that tip me more money than I'd be like, look, I didn't ask for this. I just did my brother Jacob like that. He didn't. I didn't ask for this. I was like, no, you didn't. Take it. And that's how they be. Take it. I do pickups, deliveries. People drop off. And again, it's kind of up to you. Someone who I have to go take clothes to, I might just charge them $1 more. But then there's people who drop stuff off, I'll take something off. It just depends on how you feel. But each garment, go to the dry cleaners, see how much it costs, and then you get to doing it your cost. And be proficient at least one of them. If you're really proficient at one, you can keep going each one, and you can get better and better each one. I used to never be good at pants. Now I'm really good with pressing pants. I still think I'm off a tad. I can feel it because I wasn't working for a while. But at home, I'm on point. My pants pressing is on fleek at home. But at work, I'm a little off. I can still feel that little bit offness because I'm used to using my equipment. So that was kind of my thing to telling you, if you're going to price, it's kind of up to you. And at the end of the day, I didn't even know that was even there. At the end of the day, it's I'm that guy that always goes for that little bit of money. I don't have to have $1 million. I just like to make income. Because outside of the cleaning business, I deal with the dry cleaning business, laundry, decals, what else? A detail business, hat business, t-shirt business, and I even have my ramen noodles. I'm about to have my own ramen noodle business. I'm gonna be doing ramen noodles. I'm making them. I'm on it. I'm passionate, and I'm enamored with making money. I love it. I'm just fascinated with making a couple dollars. So I'm getting excited now because I got new stuff over here I need to use. I'm like, I ain't doing it today. I'm too tired. But I hope that helps. I hope that helps you. I am so sorry for not getting back to this video as fast as I could, but my phone was jacked up and I don't have a camera anymore. So you got to do your pricing. You got to do your research, and then you do your prices the way you want to. And let me, do I have it? Hold on one second. Let me grab it. Give you a little more advice. This thing here, this is called a silhouette pen holder, if you could see that. Is that upside down? Yeah, a silhouette pen holder. This is how I make my flyers, and this is how I make my business cards. The reason why I use that is that I can put it in my silhouette, and you can put it in as a pen. It can actually do you something. So here is like one of my little cards that I make myself. So I just take the day. I don't know if you see that. There you go. I just take the day and create my own cards and put my samurai on the back. So I actually create my own cards. I have a business card business as well. And you have to be out there. Take everything in as a learning experience and promote yourself, promote yourself, promote yourself. And you'll be surprised once you see. That's my other one. Look at that. See that? This one here this is my strength beads because I forgot I sell beads too. Promote yourself and you'll be surprised. Learn to price your stuff right and you'll get lots of customers. And now my business it's not overflowing, but I get big orders. Sometimes I got a couple people that bring me 2-3 bags of stuff. I'll be like, jeez. But I can handle it. So that's what you go for. And make sure you tell your customers up front, this is what I charge. If they don't like it, they can. I'm not saying it like they don't like it, they go somewhere else. It's just tell them that. They might say, hey man, I ain't got that much money. And then you just say, well, I'll charge you this. I'll tell you a story and then I'm gonna end it there. There's a young gentleman, his shirts were wrinkled. I seen him walking one day. We were just talking. He had his outfit on. They was wrinkled. I was like, dude, you need to hit that with an iron. I was just kind of joking with him because we knew each other. He said, man, I can't even afford an iron. I'm trying to figure out how to get these a little better than this. I was like, well, dude, give me your shirts. I'll do them. He said, man, well, I ain't even got no money. I just stopped him. I was like, hold on. So why you need your shirts ironed? We were just conversating. He said, I got a job and I got to go looking like this. I said, man, give me that shirt, man. So he went home, took it off. He lived in the same building I did. Brought the shirt to me. I ironed it, gave it back to him. Hooked his whole outfit up and sent them on. When he came back, I was like, hey, man, look, I'll do how many shirts you got? He said, I got 5. I said, all right, so give me 3 of them because I kept trying to keep them in an order. You give me 3 shirts, 3 pair of pants, I'll iron them for you. He said, I can't pay you. I said, I ain't worried about that. I'll tell you what, when you get paid, pay me what you owe me on your first order, and that's it. He was just looking at me. I was like, yeah. So his first order was just 3 pair of pants and 3 shirts. So I charged him $6. I've been doing that guy's stuff for 20 years. And I mean, it's past the small point with him. He looked good. He got his raises. He did what he had to do. He got to the point where I've been doing his suits, I think 15 years. And he pays me well. I mean, very well. I was like, man, you ain't got to pay me this much. He's like, oh, no, I have to. He went from just getting used shirts from the Goodwill, which I love the Goodwill, I don't care what nobody says, to wearing Armani suits. He wears some really nice stuff. And I think this is the first year coming up I didn't do his stuff the last couple of months because he moved out of Cincinnati. But he actually kept sending me cash at me money. I said, you don't have to do that. And he was like, man, from the beginning, you always believed in me. I said, it's not about believing in you. I just want you to look good at work. And then from then, something else. I got him, then I got his mother, then I got his uncle, then I got a couple cousins, and his whole family comes to me. So that's another thing with the game of pricing. I could tell them a price and I'm like, golly, I said, it sustains me. I work now because I want to work, because I don't want to stay in the house. That's just the point that you're at. But we are in a new dynamic time, and you're going to have to become dynamic with your pricing, dynamic with your skills, and that's just what it is. So I hope this helps. I know I ramble on a lot because that's what I do, but I hope this really does help you. And like I always tell people, adjust your hustle and bet on you. Don't even do it no more. I'm telling you this. Adjust your hustle, bet on you, and work your face off. Just because you're working at home don't mean it's going to be easy. My biggest problem working at home was the refrigerator. Too much access to that damn refrigerator. I just stopped going over there. I was just like, what's in there today? And next thing you know, you got 2 sandwiches and you're not, got saved. It's a horror show. But adjust your hustle and bet on you. I thank you for all those who watch my videos, and I appreciate you. And if you have any questions, please let me know, because I do lots of videos on lots of stuff, and it's just something I do, as a hobby, and I love it. So get out there, go make some money, guys. Later.